Alright, good morning guys. In this little video, I want to go over the DECA duties that I've laid out. So we have all of our responsibilities and everything in our DECA Constitution, but that is a very lengthy and wordy document that's very ugly. So I've decided to put them all together in more of a chart for us here. So to dive right into it, we have me, the DECA president, as the point of contact for facilities, faculty all around the campus, and I've actually compiled a list for all of us to use. It's under here in the DECA resources. That's what this is, Collegiate DECA resources. We all have that shared to us, and if you don't, please make me aware. But this is basically where we'll find all the contact information. I have added the two new members to it, as well as this, so that if you guys ever need to reach out to anybody, if you're not sure of something, whether it be for like SGA or student life, you can just literally reference the title and then take a peek right over here to see who you have to reach out to. But I'll dive into more of the DECA resources in a later video. As for now, the biggest things that you're going to notice throughout this DECA duties thing is that we're all going to be taking care of social media posts. We're going to be a point of contact for DECA sponsors, as well as donors and other volunteer opportunities. Well, Cobra and I will be facilitating most of that. So it kind of goes independent then. So for me, the biggest things that are independent for me are point of contact for the faculty around there, managing the DECA calendar, and managing the presence account. So those are two things that I'm going to have to take pride in, and last but not least is to make sure that I'll be checking in on all of us to make sure we're all on task. Next we have Vice President Cobra. He'll also be assisting me in managing the DECA calendar, presence account, and then all the events that we'll be doing. And he'll also be a big point of contact for a lot of the people around the area. So I know I'm going through this a bit quickly, but I just thought making the video would be a little bit easier for us, so we can always reference it to see what our duties are. And I'll also show you later on what we're going to do for task management. So next we go into secretary. So this is Mulaney. She'll be making and taking meeting notes, and then she'll be sending them out to new members as well as all the executive members too, to ensure that we are all on the same page with where a meeting is taking us. So she'll also be assisting me in making revisions to any of the professional documents we're going to have throughout DECA, and we've already done that too with the Constitution and the fundraising agreement, so I'm fairly confident that things are going to go swell there. And then she'll be helping out with planning events, fundraisers, hangouts, and so forth. And again, we're all going to be point of contacts for sponsors and silent auction donors, and handling social media. Next, McKenna, this is you. This is basically you're going to be managing the DECA account via Google Sheets, so taking in deposits from fundraisers, silent auctions, donations, and so forth, just to make sure our numbers are on point. And then me and you will work side by side to allocate funds if there becomes a moment when there's not enough money to go around in an equal distribution. We'll reach out to the group to see who's willing to kind of allocate their money or the funds raised to another member to make sure that we all can make it out to state nationals. Nick and I did that last year, so I definitely know the ins and outs of that if we ever run into any issues there. But you as well would be creating social media posts if Cobra, Mulaney, or I couldn't do it. And then you'll be a point of contact for DECA sponsors and silent auctions. So we're all going to be contacts for DECA sponsors, and I'll go into that in more detail later. And then you'll be preparing the SGA funding request proposal, and that's going to be a group effort. We're going to need the vice president, president, and the treasurer to do this, and I'll show you guys that as the time comes. This is more around the nationals time, so don't stress this too much. And last but not least, Mr. Wyatt. You are going to be hanging posters around both campuses. Cobra and I have already took the initiative to hang some up, but so the biggest thing we need you to do is basically schedule some presentation times to talk in front of the classes. Just talk with all the instructors out there and get those all set up. That way we can keep spreading the word about DECA and hopefully getting the goal of 15 members out to state nationals. Also, you'll be taking care of social media a little bit. You'll be a point of contact to our sponsors and silent auction donors, and you'll also be a point of contact for the new members. So this might become overwhelming. If there's too many people flooding your inbox, just send them our way, whether it be me, McKenna, Cobra, or Mulaney, we're always happy to help. Okay? So if there's any questions regarding our duties on the DECA Executive team, feel free to shoot me an email or drop it in this messenger, and I'll be happy to help out where I can. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Thanks. Peace out. Cobra and I have already took the initiative to hang some up, but so the biggest thing we need you to do is basically schedule some presentation times to talk in front of the classes. Just talk with all the instructors out there and get those all set up. That way we can keep spreading the word about DECA and hopefully getting the goal of 15 members out to state nationals. Also, you'll be taking care of social media a little bit. You'll be a point of contact to our sponsors and silent auction donors, and you'll also be a point of contact for the new members. So this might become overwhelming. If there's too many people flooding your inbox, just send them our way, whether it be me, McKenna, Cobra, or Mulaney. We're always happy to help. Okay? So if there's any questions regarding our duties on the DECA Executive team, feel free to shoot me an email or drop it in this messenger, and I'll be happy to help out where I can. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Thanks. Peace out.